Look what Altoff does. Intimidation factor number one. When you send the captains out to the field, Altoff lines all of their players up across the field, stretching from one 25-yard line to the other 35-yard line. They're all in a row. They're all holding hands, and they simply say, "Come on down, folks. We're ready to talk to you." Cyclones answer. All seniors go out across in a line holding hands. So Altoff sends the entire squad. The Cyclones send their seniors. Be back with kickoff. It's a mind game here at Memorial Stadium. We'll try this one. Cyclones are going to receive as Altoff won the toss and deferred.
Cyclones are going to kick, Sam. They're going to kick off.
You're right. Okay, guys, this could be a fun day. I don't know why. You guys are a lot of help. The headset's coming off.
I'll tell you what, you like dressing this morning, too?
No. Outline. Across a blue-gray October sky, the four horsemen rode again today.
And here
it was Stuhl, Dreyer, and Miller, and Leahy, but today it's Vespa and Madonia, Nardini, and Mancy. Tip kick is back, and Lydell has it at the 10. He's at the 15, at the 20, cuts to the outside, carries out across the 30, out across the 32-yard line, goes Lawrence Lydell.
Now, fans, you got to watch this. Belleville comes out in this goofy offense, and then they got two guys wide, and sometimes they snap out of that. Then they shift to a regular, typical football formation, but sometimes they snap it out of that formation.
Quarterback Timmy Lay has him down, and he pitches the ball back to Lydell. Lydell on the corner, carries out across the 30, out to the 34-yard line. They alternate the offensive tackles. Matt Sullivan comes into the ball game now, and going out is Luke Williams. Now they shift. Garavaglia will be the up back out of the eye. The tailback is Lydell. Second down and 2. Garavaglia up the middle into the secondary, still on his feet, has a first down all the way out to the 43-yard line. Mike Garavaglia carries out and pick up about 8 yards. Now they shift, and they'll go out of the offset I formation. Garavaglia and Lydell, and wing left is Penland. And they go off from the middle to Lydell, and Lydell picks up a couple yards. He carries out across the 45 to the 46, maybe the 47-yard line. Mike Lyons again, man on the stop. Cyclones and 4 down linemen. Altoff second down, and let's call it 6 at about the 47-yard line. Up the middle they go, stuck right in the hole as the ball carrier Garavaglia, nowhere to go. The ball was poked loose. Let's see if the officials say it was blown dead. It is. Laskowski comes out wide to this side. Stovall's in tight. This is what you want Altoff in, don't you? Third and long, I would think. Third down and long for Altoff. They pitch the ball wide. Try to turn the corner as Lydell. He doesn't get there at the 45. He's tackled. Cyclones make the tackle. Bruni comes out of the secondary. Bill Bruni came in a hurry. Excellent play by Bruni. Didn't get Lydell. Get him outside. 17 yards back from the line of scrimmage. Long count. High snap. He gets it. Here comes the rush. It's blocked. Blocked by the Cyclones. If they pick it up, they can go. It's Bowen. 15, 10. He's down to the 5, and he's tackled. You blocked it, and Bowen picked it up, and the touchdown saving tackle was made by the punter, Timmy Lay. Patrick Oanyu blocked it, and I'll tell you, they came everywhere. Bowen picked it up, and the Cyclones have first and goal down inside the 10-yard line. Mitrione is in the backfield along with Gripper and Eric Wells. First and goal, Cyclones from the 6-yard line. Gripper shifts from the right side to the left side of Mitrione. Mitrione's up high. They give the ball to Wells. Wells ducks inside down to the 3-yard line. The quarterback, Ryan Wells, ducks under the center, Pat Stone. Second and goal, Cyclones. Second man through, Wells. Wells powers, got down to the 2. That's all. Third and goal for Cyclones from the 2-yard line. Ryan Wells ducks under center. Long count. He's going to go off inside to Eric Wells. Didn't get there. Stopped. He might have not. Didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
You're right.
Here they come out of the huddle. Mitrione and Gripper ahead of Wells. Ball right in the middle of the field. Cyclones moving left to right. Fourth and goal from the 2-yard line. Long count. Wells almost falls. Fumbles the ball. And they pick it up. Altoff has it at the 8-yard line. Wells had trouble coming out from under center. Then the ball bounced out of his hands. And Altoff falls on it. And Cyclones end up short. Out of the huddle comes Altoff. Offset I. They go ball inside to Garavaglia. And he's stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It might have been Lydell. Second down, give him a gain of 1 just to be generous. Second down and 9. That time they went out of it. Up the middle, they go to Lydell. He carries out to the 10-yard line. It's going to be third and about 7. Cyclones stay home and do a good job. Mitrione at the bottom of the pile again, and Lions. Then Cyclones, actually from the 6, couldn't score. And they go off in the middle, and they're going to run the option. Pitch the ball back on the corner. Garavaglia, nowhere to go. Penland, the ball carrier. Jay Penland, his first carry of the day. Lay is going to punt it again. He's standing on the goal line. If we block this one, here's the snap. Not much of a rush this time, end over end. But Swoboda's going to, he lets it bounce. Oh, he lets it bounce. It bounces it back to the 40. Now he picks it up at the 40, out to the 45, and gone. And I mean, Schneller threw a block. High formation. Gripper's the up back. Eric Wells is the tailback. Ryan Wells ducks under center. Pat Stone. Long count by Ryan Wells. Second man through Eric Wells. He's picked up 5, picked up 10, picked up 15, all the way down to the 23-yard line. No score in the football game. Second man through Eric Wells. He ducks inside the 20, gets down to the 19-yard line. Cyclones, no score, 3:07 remaining first quarter. High formation, and Wells is going to come this way. Gives the ball off to Eric Wells. He's at the 20, got to get outside. Still on his feet at the 15. It's a foot race to the 10, to the 5, out of bounds at the 3-yard line. Here come the Cyclones out of the huddle. First and goal from the 1-yard line. Ryan Wells has him down. Power eye, Mitrione leads it. Quarterback sneak, Wells. He got in the end zone. Touchdown. Cyclone wedged it out. Didn't even try the fake. Ryan Wells scores. Cyclones draw first blood. 2:26 remaining. And again, Bob Bagby, Neil Taylor, and a cast of thousands of Southeast Spartan fans just cheer on, because they are going to be one step closer to that playoff berth if the Cyclones can win here today and they get some help from LaSalle Peru by losing to Woodruff. That would be big. Cyclones are going to go kick the extra point. Ryan Wells out of the hole to Scrow. Placement kick is up. The wind got it. I don't know. Did he get there? Yes, it did. Cyclones lead at 7-0. Back in a minute.
So you know what, though? I'm down tomorrow on the field for the Rams and the 49ers.
Oh, you bandwagon Benny. Here's the end-over-end kick. Taken, bounces back. Garavaglia, he goes back and picks it up. Now he picks up at about the 10 to the 15, and down he goes at the 17-yard line. Mark Garavaglia, nowhere to go. Cyclones got there in a hurry, so it'll be first and 10. Ball at the, let's call it 17-yard line. Altoff again in bad field position. Again, the wind is not a great factor with Altoff, folks. You don't expect them to throw the ball anyway. Now they shift from a power eye to a balanced eye. Garavaglia and Lydell are the running backs. The quarterback is Lay. They go off inside to Garavaglia, and he carries off the right side and picked up about maybe 1 or 2. Give him a gain. Second down for Altoff. Second man through Lydell. Lydell smothered under, didn't get to the 20-yard line. I'm telling you, Cyclones, Lions led the stop. Cyclones have gone to that 5, and boy, they're causing trouble for Altoff. Gain of about a yard. That's going to be 3rd and 7 again for Altoff from their own 20-yard line. This team lost 2 games all year. To Poplar Bluff, Missouri last year, who's one of the powers of the state in Missouri, and to Providence, New Lenox, who's the #1 ranked team in 4A.
Yep, I mean, they've gotten beat by 2 and they've beaten some good schools. They went down to Kentucky, played the state champ in Kentucky and beat them. I mean, Altoff goes everywhere to play.
Laskowski comes out of the right side. Now they'll go the power eye. Penland's in the backfield. Garavaglia and Lydell. Power eye, and they go to, he's going to throw.
Yes.
First time throws, the ball is in the air, and he throws it into the stands. And big pressure that time by Pete Smith. Pete Smith put big pressure on the quarterback, Timmy Lay. Cyclones lead at 7-0, 36 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Here comes the snap, good snap, big rush. They didn't get to him, boy, they almost did. High kick, Swoboda signals fair catch and takes it right at midfield. Well, again, he called fair catch. He probably had a little running room. Eye formation in behind the quarterback, Ryan Wells. Center is Pat Stone. Long count, and Ryan Wells goes off to Eric Wells, and Eric nowhere to go. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage, and that is all. A little wind to the back. Let's see if Ryan Wells decides to put it up. Cyclones face second and long. Altoff with 4 down linemen and 3 linebackers, and he throws, and it's the fade and incomplete. Intended for Bruni. Bruni had the double coverage over there. Third down and long for the Cyclones from the 49-yard line. And Ryan Wells can roll right. He looks. He throws right over the middle. Pete Smith is open and caught it down at the 25. His knee was down. Good job by Wells. He picked up his tight end. A gain of 24 yards from Ryan Wells to Pete Smith.
Yeah.
First and 10, 2 wideouts.
I didn't hear a whistle, though.
Bruni, you can't hear, though. Bruni to the right side. Swoboda to the near side. Eric Wells, one lone running back behind Ryan Wells. Cyclones inside Eric Wells. He picks up 5, picks up 6, down inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. Right, I'll still say this is the best team the Cyclones have played all year. If they lose in the playoffs to a Springfield or a Lanphier or Southeast or whatever, then I'm going to say that. But coming in regular season, this Altoff team is tough, and right now the Cyclones doing a pretty good job. Second down and about 4. Ball on the 19-yard line, near side of the hash mark. In motion goes Wells, right up the middle, caught from behind. No sooner he got it than Mike Weber, the outside linebacker, and nobody blocked Weber. Wide side of the field to the right. Eric Wells throws over the middle. Bruni had it and dropped it. J.C. Clark inside the 10 down at the 9-yard line. Swoboda to the near side. 4th down and 5 for the Cyclones from the 20-yard line. Eric Wells in behind Ryan. He's going to run the option. In trouble. Forget it. This is going nowhere. Lost 5. That baby went nowhere from the get-go.
I don't like that call at all.
I don't either, Mike. Cyclones, again, have had 3 good field positions. Up the middle, though, they're going to run the reverse. It's Stovall. Stovall tries to turn the corner and runs over people and steps out of bounds just short of the 30 at about the 29-yard line. Bruni was there. And interesting that Altoff resorts to a little trickery on this possession. Now they shift. Penland's in the backfield. Now he'll go wing left. They run out of the deuce backfield. Lydell and they run the ball on the option. And he ducks off inside Lay, and he has the 1st down. Carries out across the 35 to the 36-yard line. And along with Eric Wells. Down lineman, we've told you before, Holtzlag is in there. Up the middle they go. Lydell, fumble the ball on the ground. Cyclones have it, or did they? Yes.
Yes.
Cyclones at the 45-yard line. Bruni had the shot at it. He saw it bounce through his hands. Schneller comes up with it. Cyclones have it. 1st and 10 Cyclones. Ball on the far hash mark. Gripper is now the up back, and the tailback will be Wells. And they run into each other, and now Gripper has it and gains a yard. What in the world? How can you? Well, and Veraday is going to be one-on-one to Bruni. Now he backs off him. 2nd down 9. Got to put it in the air and take your chances. 2nd down 9. Long count. Wells goes off to Eric Wells. Eric Wells 2 yards. That's all. 3rd down and long for the Cyclones. They have the wind to their back. They have it at the 44-yard line. Wells is going to roll. He looks. He's in trouble. Spins away, and I mean hit at the 40-yard line. They're going to be short one.
They got him.
Brian Wells standing back. Here comes the snap. Not much of a rush. Turns it over, end over end. Somebody's got to get down and cover it. Bounces into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20-yard line. 5 down linemen. Ends are Smith and Kapranica on defense. 2nd down, 13. Pitches the ball back to Lydell. Here comes the reverse this way. It's Penland. Penland cuts inside. Down he goes at the 15-yard line. Penland, they try the reverse, and the Cyclones stay home. Swoboda made the play, and Pete Smith made the play. They've run 2 plays and lost 5 yards. I'm not sure. I'm beginning to believe it, Mike. You cannot run against this Cyclone football team.
They are tough.
And if that's true, they're going to be in every playoff game, because this time of year, it's tough to throw the football with the weather being the way it is.
You bet it is.
They've got to get out to the 30 for a 1st down, moving left to right. 5:55 remaining here in the 1st half. Cyclone 7, Altoff nothing. Cyclone scored in 1-yard quarterback sneak, and Lay is going to throw. He throws the screen over the middle. It is caught by Stovall, and he gained 3 yards. Cyclone saw it coming, and it was Mike Lyons who dropped back, saw it coming, and dropped back and made the tackle on Stovall. Cyclone football. Listen to this crowd. Enjoy the defense. Lay will punt it again. Swoboda is back. 5-13, high snap. Here comes the rush, end over end, line drive kick. Going to bounce at about the 45, bounces across the 45, bounces out of bounds at about the 48-yard line. Couple ground rounders coming at you. And they're new sponsors. Up the middle, Eric Wells lost 5 yards. Swoboda on a fly pattern right here, guys. They got him in double coverage, too. And Wells almost trips. He rolls right. Swoboda is wide open. And throws underneath to Clark. Clark was wide open. 4:18 remaining, and Wells is going to throw. He looks. He doesn't have much coverage this time. Throws it over the middle. It is incomplete. Pete Smith. Lydell was on the coverage down at the 25-yard line.
And Wells in punt formation. He's got a good arm, though.
4th down for the Cyclones.
Get a good kick.
Yeah, we need a good kick here, right. Ball at the 45-yard line. There's the snap. Not much of a rush. And off the side of the kick. Got to get a wind, and it does. Bounces over Garibaldi across the 20. Down inside the 15. Dives 15-yard line. Altoff takes over 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. And the Cyclones on defense have done a heck of a job today. 1st and 10 for Altoff from the 15-yard line. And flag on the play. What happened?
Meat man jumped.
Who did?
Meet your own.
Lydell is the tailback. Garibaldi is the upback. Penland is under the power eye. Up the middle they go. The fullback is Garibaldi, not much, a yard or two out across the 20 to the 22-yard line. Mitrione in on the tackle. Schneller on the tackle. The entire student body from SHG. Mike Lyons was there. Everybody in on the tackle. It'll be a 2nd down. Now they shift out of the power eye. Garibaldi and Lydell. They just keep giving the ball to those backs and hope they'll break it. Up the middle, Garibaldi is tripped up. He got out across the 20, going to be short of the 1st down. It's going to be 3rd and about a yard. You got 4 teams playing on it.
This is pretty good for this time of year. Usually this place is like a mud bowl.
3rd down and about 1, and up the middle they go. The ball carrier. He didn't make it, I don't think. No, Garibaldi was stopped on a 3rd and 1. Yep. I'm telling you, Schneller. Whoa. and everybody, the class of '96, in on the tackle.
73-12. Price excludes installation. Blackout restrictions apply.
Swoboda fair catches it at the 49-yard line. Now they have two wideouts, Bruni to the top and Swoboda to the bottom. The up back will be Gripper, and the tailback will be Wells, and they go off inside to Wells, and he tried to get outside. He's at the 45, still on his feet, and carries down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. 44-yard line, second down Cyclones, ball on the far hash mark, wide side of the field on the near side. And Wells goes up inside to Eric Wells. Eric Wells across the 40, has the first down. Fumble the ball? No, it was blown dead down at the 39-yard line and a first down.
They're going one back.
They're going to wing, and Gripper's the one back, and Eric Wells lines up in the slot. They throw the fade out here to Swoboda. Swoboda has it! No, dropped. Coverage by Penland down at the 10-yard line. I imagine they got a lot of antifreeze. Second down and 10 Cyclones. They have it at the 39-yard line. Ryan Wells going to throw. Here comes the rush. Throws it out of the backfield. Eric Wells, one man to beat. Into the picks up 5 and it got inside the 35 and get him a gain of third down and long. Ball on the, I know you're not politically correct. Ball on the near hash mark. Wide side of the field. They throw it out here to the flat. It's caught. Swoboda into the secondary. He's at the 25, at the 20, and out of bounds. What a grab by Swoboda, and what a run. A catch and run. Heading to the north end of Memorial Stadium. They lead at 7-0, 50 seconds remaining in this first half. We're down late in the second quarter. Here comes the blitz on the corner. They go off inside to Ryan Wells, and the guy that blitzed got him. Once again, Mike Weber, the outside linebacker, he's getting a read, Mike, from somewhere. Ryan Wells got to hurry. He looks. He throws. No, now he does. Throws it into coverage. It is incomplete. No, that's not interference. Faraday had the coverage on Swoboda. 25 seconds remaining. Cyclones, ball on the far hash mark, wide side of the field. Wells is going to roll. He looks, he throws, incomplete, intercepted in the backfield by number 34, Weber, and Weber goes down. And I'm not sure who that was. I'm not sure who that was intended for, Mike.
Because Swoboda.
That's going to be the Altoff not even going to come out of the huddle. That's the end of the first half with the score. Sacred Heart Griffin 7, Altoff nothing. We'll be back. Stay around.
The conference was real competitive this year, real well balanced, but irregardless, and again, I'm hoping we make it, but it's still been a great run at Southeast this year.
Thanks, Bob, for stopping by and enjoy the second half. Let's keep our fingers crossed, buddy. It'd be great for this city to have all 4 teams in.
How often have you heard Bob Bagby say, go Cyclones?
I hope they got the tape working somewhere.
Yeah, thanks. Okay.
Bye-bye. The fourth horseman went downstairs. End over end kick taken by the Cyclones, fumbled by the Cyclones, fell on by the Cyclones at the 27-yard line. Not great field position. Coaches afterwards. Pitch back to Eric Wells. He ducks inside and carries out across the 30 to the 31-yard line. John Oakes and Jim Cozzolino really giving it to you, because all day long I've been singing, you've been singing the praise how good Altoff is, and they say, what are you guys saying?
I think they said, what are you guys smoking?
I tell those people, folks, we want to see this stadium packed someday for high school football. Second down and about 7, ball at the 31-yard line. Second man through Wells, run into his own blocker, bounces to the outside, into the secondary, still on his feet, and carries all the way out to the 45-yard line. First and 10, Cyclones have it at their own 44-yard line. I formation, ball on the near hash mark. Pitch the ball back to Wells, and he spins away, still on his feet, almost loses it, and gets back. No, he didn't get back last year. He lost 4 yards. And I keep pushing Nardini to the left. Second down and long for the Cyclones. Second down, 14. Wells throws, and Kennett overthrown Pete Smith. Third down and long for the Cyclones. They have it at the 41-yard line, their own 41. They have third down and about 14. They've got a long way to go. They'll be punting with the win if they don't. They go off inside to Wells and forget about it. A yard, 2, that's it. The Crusaders of Altoff, coached by longtime veteran successful coach Glenn Schott. Snap, kick, got to get it up, didn't. It's going to be a return. Lydell has it, and down he goes at the 30. Great coverage by Patrick Owanyu. Cyclones lead at 7-0. They scored in the first quarter. I'm not sure hate to say this because it happens every time, but has Altoff crossed midfield yet? I don't think they got in Cyclone territory all day.
I don't think so.
No, they have not crossed the 50-yard line. Here they come out of the huddle.
Game here. They might get it. They line up in the regular formation.
Garavaglia in under center is Lay. Deuce backfield in the pro set. Up the middle they go to Lydell. Lydell pops it to the outside, and he carries out across the 35 to the 37-yard line. Bill Bruni in on the tackle. Second down, give him a gain of 7. That was the best gain of the day for Lawrence Lydell. He has scored 12 touchdowns on the year. He came in with 1,230, and he picked up, I think, about 8 net yards in that first half. Second down, 2. Quarterback is Timmy Lay. They go off inside to Lydell. No, that's Garavaglia. First down out to the 45. Lydell out to the 45-yard line. First and 10, Altoff from their own 45, just underway here in the third quarter. Now they shift, and they'll shift out of the offset I. Wing left is Penland. That's Jay Penland. Quarterback Timmy Lay is going to throws, and it is incomplete. I'm not sure intended for Stovall, the tight end. He was never able to get released. Cyclones put good pressure. Kapranica was there, Lyons was there, and Albrecht was there. But playing in mud, that'll do it. Pitch the ball back. They counter inside to Lydell. Lydell up the middle, carries out to the 50-yard line. He was almost stopped, but then he slithered his way through and got out to the 50-yard line. Kapranica got out to midfield. They shift, 3rd down and 5, ball right at the 50-yard line. Quarterback Lay has him down. He's going to throw. He looks. He throws. Caught. First down, Leskowski down at the 40-yard line. The tight end, Leskowski. They run play action. Altoff, they're down 7-0, 6:57 remaining. Up the middle they go. Garavaglia nowhere to go, but then he spins away from Smith and picks up 2. Three guys in the backfield. Now they'll shift out. Penland's going to be flanked out here to the right side. Garavaglia is the fullback. Lydell is the running back. Second down, they jumped off sides. The left. Ball on the far hash mark, wide side of the field of an air. Offset I, Penland comes flanked out wide to the right side. Swoboda's got him in single coverage. Pitch the ball back, look for the halfback pass. Man is open, he beat it. Bruni intercepts it at the 15. Oh, Penland got behind Swoboda, but Bruni played it perfectly.
That's what the free safety's got to do. The free safety's got to come over and help over the top. And that time, Bill Bruni didn't bite on that. Great job by Bill. That's a big play. Cyclones need a great big drive here. Eat up this clock.
Exactly. Ball on the 13-yard line, 1st and 10. I formation. Gripper in motion comes Bruni. Right to left. And they go off inside. They're going to run the option. Inside, Wells. Nowhere to go. Line of scrimmage. That's all. Cyclones lead it 7-0. I formation. Ball on the far hash. Wells is going to give off inside to Eric Wells.
Nice block.
He comes into the secondary. Flags. They'll bring it back. Holding. He has a first down out to the 24, but a holding call against the Cyclones.
God, that's a killer.
Oh, Eric Wells is standing in the end zone. Up the middle, Eric Wells picks his way through traffic and carries out to the 15-yard line.
Got it back.
He picked up 9. It's going to be 3rd down and about 8. Garavaglia in on the tackle. Mike Garavaglia.
I run the same play. That's been the best play that they can run all day against this guy. Run right at him, right up the middle.
3rd down and 9, and Ryan Wells is going to run the bootleg. He looks, he's going to run all the way to the outside, 20, 25. I think he got flag.
Oh, that's a horrible call.
Flag on the play. It's a first down, Cyclones, and they're going to get, they threw it right at Gripper.
Holding. That's a horrible call.
It's from the spot of the foul, not the line of scrimmage.
Run the same play to the wide side of the field and run it right up the gut. That's been the most effective play that they've done.
Under 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Cyclones 7, Altoff nothing. I formation, Gripper's the up back. The tailback is Eric Wells. Ryan Wells is the quarterback, and he's going to bootleg. He gives off inside into the secondary. Goes Wells, has the first down. Eric Wells out to the 29-yard line.
3rd first down he's had today.
Gain of 15 yards. Mike, was it the same play? 1st and 10, Cyclones at the 29-yard line. Up the middle, Eric Wells. Wells to the outside. He's at the 20. He's at the 40. He's at the 45 and steps out of bounds at the 49-yard line.
Good straight arm. I love it. I love it.
Out of bounds.
Gives a big stiff arm.
Wells picks up 19 on the carry. According to our stats, he's going to be very close to going over the 100-yard or 1,000-yard mark on the season. Ball right at midfield. Give him a gain of 20 on the play.
Griffin from midfield.
According to our stat man, Henry Mancio, needed about 46 yards in this half. He picked up 20 right there.
Yep.
Going to be very close. Altoff making a change on the fly. They decided to get number 81, John Viloff, out of the ball game. He's in for Schifferdecker, who was injured in that second quarter. 1st and 10, Cyclones. Ball right at midfield. Ball on the near hash. Wide side of the field to the right. Up the middle they go to Wells. Wells bobbled the football and had to bring it in and gained a yard. According to our stats, Eric Wells is now over 1,000 yards for the season.
I don't think there's been a 1,000-yard rusher.
122 today unofficially for Wells.
Jeff Swaney might have been the last 1,000-yard rusher.
Here they come out of the huddle. Colress goes wide to the right side. That's Chris Colress. Ball at the 49-yard line. 2:33 remaining in the third quarter. Cyclones lead at 7-0. Wells goes off to Eric Wells. Up the middle, runs over people, goes down across the 45 to the 44 to the 43-yard line.
I'll tell you what, I'm no coaching genius, but that's all they got to do.
Pat Stone is the center. Ryan Wells the quarterback. Gripper the up back. Eric Wells is the tailback. Long count, trying to draw him off. They go off inside, first down. Into the secondary is Eric Wells. To the outside, across the 35 to the 34, 33-yard line. Wells, I'll tell you what, Mike, I don't know what's happening. You check it up. But let me tell you, Cyclone offensive line is dominating a pretty good defensive line of Altoff.
They're whipping butt. I mean, that's all they're doing. They're just whipping tail down there. Their 5 guys are beating their 7 guys up there. I mean, they're doing a heck of a job.
Ball at the 33.
They've been doing it the whole game.
Clock moving, 1:40 remaining in the third quarter. Cyclones lead it. They started this drive deep in their own territory. First and 10 Cyclones. They have it at the 33-yard line. Second man through Eric Wells into the secondary. He's at the 30. He's down at about the 26-yard line. Second down at about 4. And they go off inside, and Ryan Wells can run all night. Gets a block into the secondary at the 20. Goes down inside the 20 at the 16-yard line. Flag, they'll bring it back. They're going to be holding against the Cyclones. Sure is.
Gosh, dang it.
At the ball at the 33-yard line. Second down and 10. I formation, wide side of the field to the right for the Cyclones. Ends in tight. Chorus is flanked out to the right side. Up the middle, nowhere to go that time. They saw Eric Wells coming, and he got a yard. That's the end of the third quarter with the score. Sacred Heart Griffin 7, Altoff nothing. Back in a minute.
Maybe it's time you thought about life insurance.
Third down and long for the Cyclones. I formation. Bruni's wide to this side. They go off inside to Wells. Wells is at the 30. He's at the 25 and gets down to about the 24 for a first down. Going to be short by a yard, and you go for it.
Yep.
Altoff, who is 6-2 coming into this ball game. Cyclones 7-1. Altoff's 2 losses to Poplar Bluff of Missouri and to Providence New Lenox, number 1 ranked team in 4A. Fourth down, and they show everybody in the box. I mean, they've got everybody coming. Long count. Up the middle they go. Wells, first down. Down to the 20-yard line, Eric Wells. Off the right side they go.
Boy, he's something, ain't he?
Boy, oh boy.
He's something.
But I tell you what, the offensive line deserves a lot of credit today.
Oh, you get a kid that runs 1,000 yards.
Steve Lynch and Craig Goen and Pat Stone and Mike Lyons and Mike Albrecht.
Yep.
Tackle to tackle, the unsung heroes, boy, and they are doing a whale of a job, that offensive line. First and 10 Cyclones at the 20-yard line. Ball right in the middle of the field. I formation. Bruni the wide out to this side. 2 ends in tight. Smith on the left side. Up the middle they go to Eric Wells. He's at the 15. Battles off. Goes down to the 13-yard line.
Let's been the probably going to get another 17.
Cyclones have it. Second down. They have it at the 13-yard line. Second down and 3. They're at Altoff's 13-yard line. Wells into the second. Oh, tripped up that time. Didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Third down and about 3. Cyclones. I formation. Ryan Wells. This goes off inside to Eric Wells. He's still on his feet. Down. Didn't get it, but he's close. He's at the 11. Mike, you called it. You go for it.
Oh, there's a flag. They got it.
Is it on Stovall?
Yeah,
a late
sure
call.
Is. Sure is.
I think it's Stovall, unsportsmanlike conduct. I formation. Gripper's the up back. Eric Wells is the tailback. Quarterback Ryan Wells. Quarterback sneak. Wells gets down to about the 3-yard line. They wedged it out. That might have been an audible. Second and goal from the 3. 8 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the football game. Cyclones ahead by a score of 7-0. They're moving. They're on the 3-yard line of Altoff. I formation. Wells is going to go off inside. No, he's going to keep it. Ryan Wells, he's at the 5-4. Touchdown! Ryan Wells on the keeper.
Carries 3 yards for the Cyclone touchdown.
Ryan Wells on the bootleg. Faked everybody in Sangamon County. Thought he was going to give it to his brother Eric. He bootlegged to the left.
I still say
93 yards, 12 plays. Here comes the extra point attempt by Wells. Placement kick is up, and the kick is good. Cyclones lead at 14-0. 8:15 remaining. Back in a minute. Notre Dame leads Southern Cal 6-0. Northwestern all over Wisconsin 35-0. Lydell's going to take it back at the 10. You don't want him to come coast to coast. Up the middle, he's spun away, and down he goes. And out across the 25-yard line.
Sneller got a hand in there to stop him, and then just enough to slow him down.
And here comes Altoff out of the huddle. They run quick snap to Lydell, try to turn the corner. Lydell to the outside. Pete Smith stops him. A loss of 3. Pete Smith, what a job. Second down, 14. Lay is going to look. He's going to throw. He's got Stovall out, incomplete. Out at about the 35-yard line, but threw it out of bounds. I'll tell you what, I'm not sure Altoff has been stopped this year like this Cyclone defense has stopped him.
Well, I think they've got 46 yards rushing. Actually, less than that now. They're down under 44.
Third down and long. Hey, this is a big play. Third and long. You stop them here. They got to punt the ball away. Mitrione's up there going to throw the quick hitch. He throws. It is intercepted.
Oh,
and dropped. He caught it. It was deflected and caught. They're short by a yard at the 35-yard line. The ball.
They're going for it.
4th down and 2.
The ball is at the 35-yard line. They've got to get to the 37 for a first down. Clock continues to run. 6:48 remaining in the football game, and it's moving. Cyclones lead Altoff 14-0. They're getting ready to send a big bouquet of roses from Southeast over to Sacred Heart Griffin. Bagby will deliver. Wouldn't it be something if Southeast and Cyclones play each other first round of the playoffs?
Oh.
I would rather not play them if I were the Cyclones. Quarterback,
he didn't get it.
I don't think he got it.
Oh, man, Schneller.
Schneller crunched him. Let's see. It all depends the spot.
Henry
Lay
says
on the
he's short.
quarterback
He's short.
sneak.
Schneller makes the stop.
Henry says he's short.
Henry says he's short, and Henry hasn't missed yet this year.
Well, an official's timeout for measurement.
He's got it, John? Short. John Harris, our news director, just gives you a scoop. Says he's short. The Belleville Altoff coaches, I'm waiting, short. Even the Altoff coaches. I loved it. The two assistants looked and said, short. Let's see if what anybody knows. First down.
They got
Listen to
it.
that. Listen to that.
Oh, what do we know?
We got Ofer on top of the press box. Ball right in the middle of the field. Stovall goes wide to the right side. They're out of the power eye. He's gonna throw. He looks, he throws over the middle. It is incomplete. What happened? I'm not sure. Bruni was there. It was intended for Stovall.
Well, they've got so many of them.
That second down and 10. Lay's going to look. He throws out into the flat. It's incomplete. Short up at the 45-yard line. Intended for Stovall. The up back is Garavaglia. The tailback is Lydell. And Lay is going to throw. He throws. Intercepted. Intercepted by Wells. Eric, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10-yard line.
Intercepted by the Cyclones, 24, Eric Wells with the pickoff.
Down to the 12-yard line. They're going to say that's where he stopped. First and 10. Again, you simply force a team that doesn't like to throw the football. You force them to throw it, and they're playing right into your hands.
That's right. I'll tell you what, Sam, I am so impressed with this rush defense because they've only got 42 yards rushing.
Here they come out of the huddle. First and 10. Ryan Wells, the quarterback. John Bowen is now the up back for the Cyclones, the fullback. Gives the ball to Swoboda. Swoboda gets down to the 10-yard line. Swoboda carries down to the 10-yard line.
That was right before...
There goes the Lamphere Brain Trust. Taylor and Cozzolino. Thanks, Coz. See what we know about football? You can put it in a thimble, buddy. Second down, they go off inside Swoboda. Swoboda gets down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Assuming Cyclones get home field. Ryan Wells is going to roll. He throws incomplete.
Ryan.
With 4:22 remaining. Out of the hold of Joe Scrow. Snap placement. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Cyclones lead at 17-0. Ryan Wells has accounted for all 17 points. Back in a minute. Cyclones now, we begin to talk, are a halfback option pass away from being 9-0 against Richwoods. And if they're 9-0, ifs and buts, candy and nuts, I know, and all that. Here goes the kickoff by Wells. They're rated top 5 in the state in 4A. End over end kick goes over Garavaglia's head, but it goes out of bounds. Garavaglia came up. We'll do it again. Godfrey is back. Here they come out of the huddle. First and 10. We'll be down there at Altoff next year for the Rhino regular season game. Lay's going to throw. Here comes Kapranica. Got him. Brian Kapranica blitzed in from the right side and threw the quarterback for a loss. Timmy Lay all the way back to the 28-yard line. They are going to be negative rushing, I think, when it's over.
Possibly.
And don't forget, Lydell came in averaging 150 yards a ball game. Over 150 with 12 touchdowns. That's more than one per game. And that's 1.5 per game.
And Altoff plays top competition week in, week out.
Second down. This is a surprise to me, Mike. I thought the Cyclones would really have their hands full this week. This team has really come of age. Draw play up the middle. They go. Lydell. He stopped Mitrione for a loss. Back to the 23-yard line.
Oh, man.
Unbelievable. The original line of scrimmage was the 25. They're now back. Or excuse me, was the 35. They're now back to the 23. Well, all of a sudden you get excited about this football team because you realize their defense is going to keep you in every game.
Yep, and that's what you want to play. Two things, and you said it. You want to run the ball, well and play good run defense, and this is what wins big games down the stretch.
Third down and long. Lay is going to throw. They're going to throw the screen. They throw it out. The man gets on the corner. Turns it back into the secondary. Lydell going to be short of the first down. Got out to about the 33-yard line. Gain of a 10. Screen pass. Schneller got there. Also, Pearson got there. Bruni was in on the tackle. Mitch Rione comes back to make the tackle, and it's going to be fourth down. Ball at the 33-yard. Slight breeze blowing in off the bay. Hello again, everybody.
Been out there all week.
Fourth down and long. They've got to go for it. 4th and 12. Lay, here comes the rush. He is tackled. Thrown for a loss. Number 82, Sean Ryan. Sean Ryan got him. Came in from a defensive end. Cyclones take over at the 23-yard line.
That's a great story. Sean Ryan played on the Southwest Bears, had one of the ugliest broken arms I've ever seen. I mean, because they have so many weapons that they throw at you, and then they throw out that goofy offense at you, too.
Starting is Derek Leonard is now the quarterback. Bowen is the up back, and Swoboda the tailback. Pitch the ball back to Swoboda. Swoboda tried to turn the corner. He's into the secondary and races out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Big day rushing for Eric Wells. Ryan Wells has 17 points to his credit, 2 touchdowns, 2 extra points, and a field goal. Second down, Leonard goes through up the middle. Swoboda spun right up, and Stovall stops him inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. That offensive line tackle, the tackle was superb today. Quarterback sneak, Leonard didn't go anywhere. It's going to be fourth down. They'll just keep the clock running. I'm not sure he has a clue what the play is. They go off inside, going at the 10, 5, touchdown, Bowen! John Bowen! John Bowen scores for the Cyclones from 14 yards away.
That was
Bowen! I mean, right up the middle.
That's been there all day.
Bang him, Bowen, boy. I mean, John hit the hole, bounced off a defender, and let me tell you, Altoff still has their first-team defensive unit on the field. Is there a message being sent? We'll see. Then it's playoff time. Extra point coming. Snap, hold, kick is up. Ryan Wells' kick is good. Cyclones lead at 24-0. Back in a minute. The IHSA pairings party at Cecil's at First and Carpenter. Hi, everybody. Sam Adonia inviting you to join me and Jim. Cyclones lead at 24-0, and they're beating a pretty good Belleville Altoff team. And the playoffs, we'll find out tonight who the Cyclones are going to play. You would think the first-round game is certainly here at home. They got new guys going to kick it off.
Well, yeah, if they play one of the Springfield teams, it will be here at home.
Danny Maurer is going to kick it off. He's left-footed, end over end, going to be a short kick and taken by one of the up men for Altoff. Falls on it, and I'm not sure the Cyclones didn't fall on it.
No, he got it. He pulled it out.
Lay has him down. Second man through into the secondary. That is Lydell, still on his feet, and runs over Garavalian. Carries all the way out with 5 seconds, 4 seconds. They whistle. They'll move the sticks.
That'll be it.
And by the time they come out of the huddle, this one is done. Timeout Altoff. You like this? Make it this. Timeout Altoff. They want to score. They want to score. Now, will the Cyclones kind of send in their better defensive players?
No.
To make sure they don't score?
No.
Huh?
Not at all.
Okay. First and 10, Altoff from the 43-yard line. They're out of the I formation. They go up the middle to Lydell. He's got one man to beat, and he goes to the outside and runs out of bounds, and the game's over. He carried down to the 43-yard line. It's all over. Final score. Sacred Heart Griffin wins it 24-0. They end up the season 8-1.
It doesn't matter who we get. Guys, we are a state championship team. Yeah, it doesn't matter who comes our way. We're going to line up. Hey, guys, we can play with anybody. We can beat anybody. Anybody in the state. We've played with them all. Belvedere's, Geneseals, and hey, ain't nobody below us. Open scrimmage. Nobody above us. Hey, guys, don't shut it up. Guys. if you don't play a lot. You never know when you're, hey, you got to prepare yourself like a starter. You never know. We're going to use everybody. Second season starts now. First season, great job. City champs, conference champs, undefeated.
Our Lady Queen of Victory! Pray for us! Wilson! Woo!
Top of our six team played great, defense played great. You know, it was an all-around effort. We came out and took it to them, put it to them. Yeah, give a lot of congratulations to my line. I always gotta do that. That was Mike doing it. I guess that's great. That was Mike. We love you.
Go to Wally, after we win state, baby! We're going to state! Hey, Drill! Did you see him kick the up?
Yeah, we got a lot of momentum. We came out tonight. They're a great run defense team, and we just came out and put it to them, like my brother said. We just ran all over them. They couldn't stop our run. Big day for you and a big day for your brother as well. Yeah, Eric got over 1,000-yard mark today, and I tried my best to get in the end zone. We came together as a team, and everything's just been perfect through the season.
It's a good end to regular season. It's like a welcome for a playoff game.
All right. Hey!
Get on.
Come on, pretty boy! Franchise! Franchise! Jump in! Franchise! He comes and goes!
Look at Todd. Look at him back there. Guys. Look at Todd's face.
And then all the bars.
Are you ready? Okay, it's on now, so just go ahead and give me a wave. Okay, very good. That's about all we need. Okay, go ahead, yeah, give me a wave. All on there, give me a wave now. That's real good. Okay, that's about all there is to it. And sit.
He should be out, man. Get some loving, kid! Hey, Philly Field! How hard is it, baby? Hey, Barcelona! How hard is it, baby?
What do you say? It's a hot.
Parents Mary Alice and Charlie Albrecht. Bill Bruni is next with his parents Steve and Patty Bruni. Brian Capronica, parents Jim and Brenda Capronica. J.C. Clark, parents Doug and Sue Clark. Next up, Craig Goen, Bob and Rose Goen. Christian Gripper with mother Sarah Gripper. Joe Kinsler, parents Greg and Connie Kinsler. Mike Lyons with his parents Dick and Barb Lyons. Chris Colress, John and Laura Colress. Mitrione, Cecilia and Robert Mitrione. Phil Pearson with Ken and Liz Leonard. BJ Ross, Norm and Bobby Ross. Todd Schneller, parents John and Kathy Schneller. Peter Smith, parents Patrick and Bernadine Smith. Brad Sturmell, Harry and Marianne Sturmell. And rounding out the football senior players, Eric and Ryan Wells with their parents Robert and Sharon Wells.